Hi there, my name is Michaela Patafio and I am a senior journalism major graduating with the class of 2018. If we haven't met, I feel like it's important that you know a little bit about me as a person. In addition to being a proud Georgia Bulldog, I am also a daughter to 2 relocated Yankees, a little sister, a best friend, an extrovert, and a believer in paying for the person behind me in line. I love Christmas, the dogs, front porches, 65 and sunny days, and hugging people who attempt to shake my hand. Classic Grady grad. More importantly, I have a passion for people, their hearts and their minds and futures and stories, and my desire to package these stories and share them with the world is really what brought me to a major in journalism, and what a beautiful journey that has been. I think I speak for all Grady grads when I say that there were some definite peaks and valleys with regard to our time here in the Grady College. I'm a big advocate for transparency and authenticity, so in the interest of full disclosure, there were some moments in which I questioned my desire to become a journalist or a public relations professional, and for that I'm looking at you, CommLaw. There were some group projects that we thought would break us, some all-nighters spent slaving over an advertising campaign. No, it wasn't always easy, but it was never supposed to be. The Grady College never promised us easy. It promised us grit and growth and passion. It promised us worth it. And I know the sentiment of worth it looks different for everyone, and although we were learning alongside one another, each of us probably had a very different experience within the walls of the Grady College. But what I think is so remarkable about the professors and advisors and faculty here at Grady is that they instilled in us the same core values, no matter our major or minor or certificate program. They taught us the importance of hard work, of integrity, and of always fighting for the truth. They gave us the tools and the confidence to go and be good stewards of our respective industries. They empowered us to stand up for things that matter, to embrace chaos and uncertainty, and to always choose the harder right, even in the face of the easier wrong. I had the opportunity to represent the Grady College alongside 4 other students at the National Conference on Ethics in America. There was a speaker there by the name of Christian Picciolini, and Christian was a leader in the white supremacist movement throughout the 1990s. After a much-needed period of transformation, he now spends his life working to bring others out of that lifestyle and into the truth that everyone deserves kindness and compassion. All day long, this man sets up meetings between the most hatred-filled white supremacists and the very people that they hate, those of different religious backgrounds and ethnicities and races. And at the end of his sessions, both parties are in tears and they're hugging. This man brings people on completely opposite ends of a spectrum together through the power of connection and empathy. And anyone who knows me knows that I believe that empathy can solve the world's problems. So upon hearing his words, I knew I needed to know more. And I went running to him and I said, Christian, how do you even begin to bridge such a wide gap, to dream about creating empathy between 2 people? And he said, Michaela, you have to start in the middle. If 2 people are on opposite ends of a spectrum, you've got to start in the middle with that common ground. And you go from there, you bridge the harder subjects from there. And I said, Christian, what does that even look like? And he said, well, it starts with listening. If you listen to another person, you're gonna find a connection, something as small as we both love our mothers, we both love a sunny day. And you go from there. You have that foundation of respect, and then you can bridge the harder topics. I wanna thank the Grady College for affording me to hear the next words that came out of Christian's mouth. He said, Michaela, listening breeds empathy. Empathy breeds change. I share this story for 2 reasons. The first being I believe this idea is long overdue in the landscape of humanity. And the second, and more important reason, is I believe as Grady grads, empathy is our specialty, whether we know it or not. Grady grads are creators by nature, and when we're creating a piece of content, be it a journalism story, a press release, a documentary, or a social media post, we have our audience and our message at the forefront of our minds. We are constantly looking for a way to convey our message so that it's going to resonate with our audience. And in a sense, that's what empathy is all about. Looking for a connection with the audience that's going to inspire them to take action. By nature, we transform ideas into stories that ignite something in people. And we know that our job isn't done until we've inspired our audience to take action. And we know that our ability to inspire that action starts with our ability to make people care. And how do we do that? By listening, by finding a connection, by thinking in terms of the other person, and by inspiring them to take action. Over the last 4 years in the Grady College, I've had the pleasure of taking multiple classes under the leadership of Dr. Keith Herndon. And most recently, I've had the opportunity to learn from him outside the classroom as a part of the Cox Institute. And I want to close by quickly highlighting something that Dr. Herndon told us in our Cox meetings, or rather asked us. He said, if no one knew what you were doing with your life, if you stripped away all the glory and no one knew what you did every day, would you still want to do it? This question shook me up inside and it gave me a lot of introspection, and I finally feel ready to answer it now. Dr. Herndon, I can safely say that I would choose to employ the principles and strategies that I learned here at Grady, even if no one ever knew that I was doing it. I think Grady certainly delivered on its promise of worth it for me. My name is Michaela Patafio, and this is my Grady story.